Hello, this is part 2 of the video of the planets which will have an impact on a particular year of your birth or the time period of the year of your birth. What you should do is see where the planet is placed in that year. If the planet is by itself well placed, that time would be good. That is, if you're Sagrahi, exalted, things to that effect, or Mool Trikon Rashi with friends, basic principles of astrology you have to see. Then you see where the planet is, what is the planet second to it and 12 to it, etc. Malefic planets to the second and 12 is going to be a problem. Then you see the planets which are fifth and ninth, and if on the fifth and ninth there are benefic planets, good, malefic planets again negative. And then you see the planets in seventh, you see the planets which have 11 to it. And if that particular planet is not in its own house, C is depositor. If its depositor goes in the 11th house, it's very good. If it goes into 1, 4, 7, 10, then it has its own issues in terms of it will give you a kind of a pull and push kind of a thing. But 7th, you will know about it. And then also see if the planet goes from it to its 5th and 9th. I mean, the depositor of that planet goes to 5th and 9th. So that will give you the basic strength of that particular planet. And then you see how the transiting planet is shaping in its transit during that period. That is, suppose if the planet is Mercury, then how Mercury is transiting into which houses, which signs, which nakshatras. And then how the transiting Mercury is placed with respect to that natal planet which is there. Plus, how that natal planet is placed to the transiting Mercury or vice versa. And then, I'm considering Mercury as the planet which is suppose governing that particular time period. And then how the transiting planet, that is, if Mercury is the ruler for that particular 2 years, which I'm assuming here, then how Mercury will, when it transits, it will get placed with respect to the other natal planets, whether it comes 5th and 9th, 2nd, 12th, what happens, and from there, depending on the kartatva of the planets by which it forms relationship while transiting, and the sign of the houses, and also the lordship, you can do very fairly accurate predictions of what is going to happen in terms of various activities. And of course, Jupiter, Saturn hold the key to the main thing, which I'll keep on telling a little bit in the next video. And here I'm going to talk about the years of year periods of 31 to, I had told about 1 to 11 and 11 to 20. Now it will be 21 to 30 and 31 to 40. 21 to 30, Moon from 23 years 4 months to 24 years 8 months. Jupiter 23 years 6 months to 24 years 6 months. Venus 23 years 8 months to 24 years 4 months. Saturn 23 years 9 months to 26 years 3 months. Mercury 24 years 7 months to 25 years 5 months. Sun 26 years 3 months to 27 years 9 months. Mars 26 years 10 months to 29 years 2 months. Mars 26 years 2 months to 29 years 2 months. Jupiter 27 years 6 months to 28 years 9 months. Venus 27 years 8 months to 28 years 4 months. Saturn 28 years 9 months to 31 years 3 months. Jupiter 29 years 6 months to 30 years 6 months. Mercury 29 years 7 months to 30 years 5 months. So this is how will be the period from 21 to 30. There will be some overlap, so you have to see all the planets together. So this is a very keen study which has been done on Bhrigu Nadi by my late father K.C. Saksena, and he was a great astrologer, and he did a lot of study on the Bhrigu principles, and he was a researcher. In fact, for the Bhrigu principles, he first got in touch with two Pandits. I remember the name Pandit Deshraj. One was a young guy and one was a tall guy. And they were staying in Jalandhar, Hoshiarpur, and he made such good relationships with them that that they used to come with their entire Bhrigu Sangita. I mean, the Bhrigu leaves which were written to them to our place in Delhi at Central Vista Hostel. And I remember it very clearly. And at Central Vista Hostel, we used to have a lot of people who used to come and make the prashna, and then they used to see the leaves. And if the prashna kundli which had been formed, got found in the leaves, the results were amazing to the extent that who was sitting, who were the other people sitting, what were the names, and I mean, it was amazing. And he did a lot of talking to them, seeing them, understanding the sequence. He used to visit the places regularly to understand. And then after that, they had some division, and then they left for Canada. But he was in touch in trying to understand what things were. And after that, it was greatly commercialized, I think, in that particular area. And that was his kind of a research. He had an amazing kind of a love for this science, and which was God gifted. And then he also went to the south to again understand. And we had everybody, right from Mr. P.S. Iyer from Palghar to Mr. K.N. Rao of Delhi to Santhanam uncle to others, coming and discussing astrology, and used to sit together. He used to sit with them, and they were actually discussing astrology, more of a research, more of understanding than today's astrology of what we call is the 2-minute astrology of telling things which just impress you. So that was his kind of devotion, and it's his study that I found this, and I'm just sharing it with you. So we also come to the ages of 31 to 40. Moon is from 31 years 4 months to 32 years 8 months. Jupiter 31 years 6 months to 32 years 6 months. Venus 31 years 8 months to 32 years 4 months. Mars 32 years 10 months to 35 years 2 months. Mars will also give results because of his two types of motions, 32 years 8 months to 35 years 2 months. I mean, it could be retrograde also, so it will give its results depending on retrograde. I mean, it applies for all the planets. Mercury 34 years 7 months to 35 years 5 months. Sun 35 years 3 months to 36 years 9 months. Jupiter 35 years 6 months to 36 years 6 months. Venus 35 years 8 months to 36 years 4 months. Saturn 36 years 3 months to 38 years 9 months. Mars 38 years 6 months to 43 years 2 months. Moon 39 years 4 months to 40 years 8 months. Jupiter 39 years 6 months to 40 years 6 months. Mercury 39 years 7 months to 40 years 5 months. Venus 39 years 8 months to 40 years 4 months. So this is what, so you have to write it down in terms of, I've explained about 1 to 11, 11 to 21, 31 to 40, 40 to 50. So you have to write it down, and as I have explained, just write down Sun this period, Moon this period, Mars. Make a table for yourself, and then when you have a person of that particular age coming in, just try to apply the principles of Nadi, the transits, and other things, so that, and you'll get very good results. So this is what my father did, and he was extremely good. I mean, he used to just take a horoscope and have a lot of things in his mind, and start telling a lot of amazing things. So obviously he had the horoscope, he had the he made a chart of the transit in his mind. He also made a prashna, and in those days he was very good at mathematics. So obviously he did the mathematical calculations so much internalized into him that it was amazingly good. And astrologers who are old and some of them are not there, we talked to him, we know about him, and he was great. So I'm just passing on some pearls of wisdom to you. I'm sure, please tell others also to use it. It's like something which is rare. which I am passing it, and it could be used by a lot of people. So if you see the video, tell others also to look at the video. Yeah, pass it to them. Tell them to look at the video, write it down, apply it, let me know about it. You can contact with me at connectingminds at gmail.com. You can write on the right below, and I'm sure it will be effective. And me also, I have nothing much to do in astrology. I mean, in terms of it's research for me, it's a hobby for me. Last 40 years I've been doing it, and that's my high. And there's an old saying today, it's very important in Kali Yuga, that anything free has no value. So one day I'm thinking of monetizing it also, just to create some value for it and reduce the number of people who keep on contacting me. So that I could do this sometimes, and I want your suggestions also. Should I do it or not do it? And a good amount of monetization, so that what I tell is right, and money can be used for good things like the ashram and Vrindavan and so many other good things we can do always. So that's what my thought was. Do write to me on that also. And thanks, and bye for now. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching the video.